Two boys, one brain cell.
Just one?
Just one.
All right, fair enough.
And I'm Joel Norton, and this is Charlie Beeson. And today we are checking out. What are we checking out, Chuck?
Hold the vibe. Hold the vibes.
Hold the vibes.
A vibes.
I don't know. I want to say it's Holda, but it might be
Hold the vibes.
I don't know. By Carlos Jones and the Plus Band. And I've actually gotten to see him live, or them live, I should say.
Awesome.
Yeah, they put on a great show. I'm kind of curious to see what you think of them.
Yeah.
Just because you haven't delved into a whole lot of reggae yet.
Yeah.
We've kind of scraped the surface on a few bands, but we haven't really dove in.
Yeah.
So this will give you some experience.
Oh, I'll get to hear some real reggae, huh?
Yeah, and shout out to our Patreon for the pick.
Absolutely.
You just want to jump in, bud? See what happens?
You know I do.
There will be no fuss or no fight, 'cause when we all unite, I know the vibes is right. Say we're gonna hold the vibes, hold the vibes. You know we're gonna hold the vibes, hold the vibes. We ain't gonna rush and we ain't gonna hurry, we're gonna hold the vibes. Throw away your troubles, your cares, and your worries. We're gonna hold the vibes. All the brothers and sisters will be there. Sweet reggae music gonna fill the air. There will be no fuss or no fight, 'cause when we all unite, I know the vibe is right. Say we're gonna hold the vibes, hold the vibes. You know we're gonna hold the vibes. Made my decision, we don't need no division. We're gonna hold the vibes. Why don't we get together? More cooperation than the United Nations when we hold the vibes. And let your music in this time, I know just what we need. There are hungry souls that we need to feed. And if we pool the source of our energy, we can build up the force of positivity. Say we're gonna hold the vibes. To hold the vibes, hold the vibes, hold the vibes, yeah.
Halfway point. I know, Chuck. Took away your vibes.
He said you hold the vibes.
Hold the vibes. Yeah.
Hold them.
Hold them.
You just
You got to keep them at that level. Right?
you took them away.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Jeez.
Dude, I'm digging this.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like the upbeat nature of reggae there. The horns there. Some reason, the thing that's stealing the show for me here is the background singers.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
they
ADHD.
really
I love
popped out hard.
I love it.
And I'm like, oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah. And I kind of like the, I don't know, like I'm not great with my genres. So,
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like there's a nice little kind of like a classic rock vibe in there with a guitar as well. Like the way it's kind of twanging, you know what I mean?
I could see it.
And then it just fits really well with the reggae feel.
Yeah. But just the upbeat nature of it, plus the meaning behind with the lyrics.
Yeah.
Talking about why don't we spread positivity? We're all in this together kind of life.
Yeah.
There's no like let's hold a vibe of
yeah.
happiness and helpfulness.
His lyrics are very
beautiful.
Positive.
Yeah.
I got into it, like I said, when I saw him, I was listening to Roots with Culture album and then Leave a Trail a little bit.
Okay.
So I know some of his older stuff, and I believe this album just came out this year. So.
I'm definitely, and that just makes it fit better because it's talking about the current events and how we all need to stay positive and work together and help each other out.
absolutely.
rather than going against each other. And that's just yes.
Yeah. It's good vibes so far. Well, like you said, I like the lyrics a lot,
Yeah,
too.
I'm trying to hold them.
You want to send it? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah. Send it.
Let's get together, Jah music we play. We're gonna hold a vibe. Playing Jah music. Don't wait until someone passes away. We got to hold a vibe. It would be such a good thing if we try to do the best that we can do for I and I. There's so much talent in our community. We can collaborate in peace, love, and unity. Yeah, we're gonna hold a vibe. Hold the vibes, the whole of vibes, right now, hold the vibes. Say I'm calling all my brothers. You know we got to get together. It's so much better when we hold the vibes. Why don't we hold the vibes? Come on, we got to hold the vibe, hold the vibes, hold the vibes. Come on and make we hold the vibes, hold the vibes, hold the vibes.
Rock the women on. Come turn up the style, say we'll go hold the vibes. Knock us no wicked by my side, we'll go hold the vibes. Come help me rise the nation with that reggae family. Hold the righteous vibe with high community. We're gonna sing the melody of love and unity. Bring forth humanity, so we'll make them see. Babylon can hold we, cause Jah bless we. Come hold the vibes with our reggae family, yeah.
Hold the vibes, hold the vibes, hold the vibes.
Come hold the vibes,
You know we need to hold the vibes, hold the vibes, hold the vibes.
hold the vibes,
Let us come hold the vibes with me.
we're rising up the unity, yeah.
Let us
We're rising up humanity. The reggae family.
I think they said something about don't wait till someone passes away to spread that positivity.
Yeah.
Because, when somebody passes away, we're always there for that person.
You're always shocked
The
and-
people around and
But you weren't quite there because you were
Yeah.
busy or what. Yeah.
Yep. Well, instead, you should probably just be there all the time
Hold the vibe.
and hold the vibes.
Hold the vibes.
And dude, when that person jumped in there and started rapping at the end,
Yeah, she did great. Yeah.
I got so excited.
I know you did. I was loving it. Safe to say this one's probably going to go in my luau playlist.
Oh, yeah, it better.
For sure. And my good vibes playlist. I mean,
Obviously.
yeah. Obviously.
If you ain't feeling good vibes after this song,
Yeah.
you ain't listening to it.
No, I'm going to steal your thunder. I'm going to jump in and break down everything before you get to it.
All right.
Lyrics.
By all means.
Positive. Check. Phenomenal. And not just positive with no depth. There was some depth there.
Positive with depth.
With depth lyrically. So I like that. I love the guitar and then the random other instruments that were thrown in as well.
Dude.
And like I said, we are not instrument guys. So our analysis.
I am for this.
Analysis wise though.
Yeah.
We're not, and we don't have it. We
No.
don't
Nope.
have that.
We can't break down riffs.
We can break the hell out of some lyrics.
Uh-huh.
And this passes the vibe check on that.
Oh, 100%.
Instrumentally, just love what I was hearing. Sounded a lot of good. I felt very calming by the end of the song,
Oh, yeah.
which is what I typically love about reggae. Like it just kind of chills.
I felt upbeat.
And not-
I felt looser. I was just ready to...
Yeah, you're just like kind of take some of the weight off. You know.
Oh, yeah.
It helps with that. And so I always like especially when there's some depth to lyrics. I really like that. But I was really loving that guitar.
Yeah.
Especially that guitar solo there in the midway point.
That was very solid.
That was a great addition. And
Especially because it
Right?
was just it was slower and more intricate.
yes,
the
absolutely.
guitar solo.
Yes, for sure.
There was no shredding or anything like that.
No.
It was just slow, intricate, and
Yeah. Kind of spread out and spaced out and then just did enough.
I want to say pretty. It felt pretty.
It was pretty, Chuck.
Yeah.
It was pretty. And you said with the lady that jumped in with the nice little verse there at the end.
Oh, yeah.
That was the perfect timing, in my opinion, because it was just about that point. I was like, okay, the song could get a little too repetitive for the length, in my opinion, because I'm not really big into repetitive songs.
And they're like,
And
Hold the
when it
Vibes
hit-
was constant. It
Yeah.
was a constant throughout the
Yeah,
whole
for sure.
song, and I didn't care.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's pretty typical, I feel like, with some of the reggae stuff I've heard.
Okay.
But that nice little verse there,
Oh, yeah.
that was the perfect timing, because in my head I was like, this might get old. And this is the issue when you're analyzing songs, especially like we're doing here, while listening, you're like looking at everything in depth.
Yeah.
Sometimes when a song is a little repetitive, it makes things a little rough, especially when
Yeah.
you're a lyric
Oh,
person.
yeah, absolutely.
So that verse slapped in, and I was like, okay, like this is the perfect time, because it was right at that point where I was like, okay, this might go on a little too long.
Yeah.
Boom, hit you with that verse, and you're like, complete vibe change.
Oh, yeah.
Like not a vibe change, but a change for the song.
Oh, it felt like, so you were talking a little earlier how there was a little bit of, you felt a little bit of rock in there too.
Yeah.
Well, that
Sprinkle in?
sprinkle in that hip hop there, and it was like, oh, like you just did a whole like
Yeah.
genre shift while maintaining and just
It did lots of stuff, and lots of stuff in a good way.
glorious.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ratings.
Rating, Chuck.
What
What,
do
do
you
you got
got?
for me?
8.2 playlist.
Well, that's a good rating.
Yeah.
I like it.
You like the hesitation?
No, yeah. You took me off guard.
I was ready for this one.
I am gonna go with the 7.8 playlist for sure. Like I said, this is gonna go on my Luau playlist and my Good Vibes playlist.
Yeah. I feel better just having listened to it.
It's only taking you 7 years to finally get some reggae in your playlist.
Well, it's
I
there now.
tried to get it. He's so stubborn. He's like, well, I like country, and that's it. Just
That
country
is
music.
no.
Yeehaw! You
I
know,
like
that-
country, rock, and hip hop. If it wasn't in those
and,
genres,
and how
stay away.
percentage wise, break down your playlist for us.
97%
There we go.
country, 2% hip hop,
Yep.
and 1% rock.
Yeah, they're out there singing about cows and stuff, and you don't even
Yeehaw!
you don't even live on a farm. That's the worst part.
Jeez.
Pandering. No,
No.
this
They were pandering to me.
you can connect to because you need good vibes in your life.
Yes, I do need good vibes and better friends.
Fair point. Duly noted.
But on that note, do you have anything else to add to this?
Not a thing, my dude.
Perfect. My name's Chuck Beeson. This is Joel Norden. Together we are two boys. We have one brain cell. And you could drop in the comments who gets the brain cell. We love to have fun with each other like that. Outside of that, hit that like. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe for us. Come hang out. We're here to have fun and have some good vibes. Outside of that, peace out, baby.
Peace out and shout out to our Patreon.